Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars Day 3 and it's Purple Day today. And today we're up against Run Like Hell. Actually the title of one of my favourite Pink Floyd songs. That's pretty cool. So, Purple Day. Alright, first opponent is Thessalonicol. Wrath, Black Manacles, Queen Titania and Will of Nisha. Will of Nisha steals magic from all enemies and does damage to all. All purple allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn. Queen Titania deals damage to all enemies as well, boosted by red enemies and allies. And if there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. Black Manacles, again damage to all. And a 20% chance to devour a random enemy. I'll show in his team how we can actually negate the chances of some of them things happening quite easily. Wrath transforms blue to brown and yellow to skulls. We have to watch out for that. Can be very dangerous. And also reflects 25% of skull damage. Right, so I'm going to go with a typical purple team here using Zul'Goth. I like to use Obsidian Libram. Explodes pretty much the whole board and as a summon as well. So we get mana really quickly for this. And we have 2 chances of getting blue for Zul'Goth at the start, converting a yellow to blue. Starts battles with full mana. And Daughter of Ice converts red to blue. Starts battles with full mana. The cool thing about having 2 troops that convert a different colour to the same colour is that you're obviously, as soon as you do one, you get a lot more of them colours on the board, which gives you a better chance of the other one then working at the same time. And it can actually work really, really well. And then Zul'Goth, of course, just says you're dead and creates a load of skulls. Right, so Elementalist class, but I am thinking about this damage to all and this chance of a devour here. So let's work on our way to stop them things happening. Right, Elementalist class, let's take a look at our talents. Freeze a random enemy at the start. We can have that. But impact is viable in this as well. To stop Wrath using that 25% reflect. So I'm going to do that. If they hit me with a skull, they're going to take away Wrath's traits. Immune to frozen. Don't actually need that, but the other ones are irrelevant anyway. Stone circle. All brown allies gain 3 armor. Good. Watery binding. All blue allies gain 4 life is okay, because we don't want a dust storm at the start. Right, now this is the way I'll make a little change. Rock solid. Usually really good. Love it. But Deluge, we're up against, was it 3 opponents? Yeah, 3 opponents who do damage to all. Then every time I get a 4 match, I'm going to submerge a random ally. And that basically makes them safe from that damage to all. Stone Mastery, gain bonus brown from brown gem matches. Or bonus blue. Let's go even more blue for Zul'Goth, why not? Don't want Lightning Strike, you want control over the board when you've got these 2 converters like we got at the moment. And Fortitude. Yep, absolutely very important. Immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, lycanthropy and devour. So if their black manacles got activated and we were the ones chosen for that devour, then it would not work. Right, so we've restricted a lot of what their team can do. Banner for this, Abyssal Banner from Blighted Lands, +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. Right, let's dive in. Purple, 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 purple. Always double check, make sure I'm using the right colour of the day. It's very easy to miss one troop out or just click the wrong team even. Right, just looking for yellow or red to blue. 4 matches, obviously massively preferred. Nothing doing on either regarding a 4 match, so we can think about getting our weapon up maybe. So give me some brown and green at the same time, which I don't use, but you may get a cascade of some sort. So yeah, let's do that. Didn't see I was given a 4 match there. Never mind. But we've got this now. So absolutely be doing some of that. I'm not going to take it that way. I'm going to absolutely do this. So it's 4 matches. You obviously get that elementalist effect on the opponents as well, on that burn, freeze, stun and entangle, which is really cool. Now I can do red to blue, but there's no real, it's not very good at all. I can get a standard match for Zorgoth. Could take this, but I might let him have it because I want to get my Zorgoth up. I didn't take it anyway. Okay, be that way then. Leave more skulls on the board for me to use with my Zorgoth. That is very generous of you. Thank you very much. Right, I'm not too worried about their hero because well, actually he's on 14 out of 15, so I might actually get rid of that now. Yes, I will. A couple of nice skull hits there. Excuse me. Any chance of a double skull drop from anywhere? Nope. So let's just take that one there. I was going to take that one there, but if they get a skull land there, they're going to get a skull hit and an extra turn. This way I can hit them. We're just going to trade skulls. I can live with that. Red to blue, still nothing doing. I can get my Libram up, and that's going to give me some blue at the same time. Oh, someone's just died from Deathmark. That's slightly annoying because you don't get any damage points from that effectively towards your points total. Got red to blue now. Can do this. God, excuse me again. Didn't do tons, but it made sure that they were remaining in a frozen, entangled, burning, etc. state. So, I suppose we collect this and cast our Libram. Just gonna get an absolute load of mana for the team. Whole board, kaboosh. Nice skull hit, but theirs didn't do anything because they're entangled. Har har. And let's get our Zorgoth up. May get a blue drop down from there maybe, so we'll take it that way. And just finish it, I suppose. First one. Pretty straightforward. That was 3,259 Guild Wars points. Sergio is the next one. Ooh, we have a interesting team here. Cedric Sparklesack pulling the last enemy to first position, charming a random enemy and has a summon as well. Egg Thief destroying random gems boosted by its gold and has a summon as well. Plunder and Peril deals damage to random enemies boosted by its gold and the enemy's gold. Traits: 24% chance to freeze a random enemy when an ally casts a spell. We're going to be frozen at the start on an enemy or an ally, which is us, while they're immune to frozen themselves. Start battles with 50%. And submerge a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. Right, so not doing damage to all now, so I can change that back to rock solid. And they're going to cast that from the start and get a boost to their stats. Right, so I'm going to just switch things around a tad. In class, I want my rock solid back because the deluge now is not important. And because they've got that freeze, I'm going to change the medal set and have a extra Medal of Orpheus. So 2 of them and 1 Arnu for a quicker start for my Zool. Right, so that's all good. Let's go. Always looking for the conversions for our 2 empowered troops at the start. So blue is close, but no cigar. And let's have a look at red to blue. That's nothing doing either. Right, so nothing at the start again. So you have to think about what they're going to do. They're going to just cast that to gain an extra turn. So I've got to think about how I can get my team up nice and quickly. Right, let's have a look. Right, it's going to give me red and brown. That's not too shabby. I think I'll do that. Just take a look around for these conversions again. Every single round you have to look for it. So blue to yellow, nothing doing. Lots of red and blue on the screen, but nothing actually making a nice, convenient format, which is what I'm after. Don't really want to take the red away either in an ideal world. So not the most superb start in the history of the world. I could take this and get purple as well. That's probably the best shout. That worked out okay. Still nothing doing on our yellow to blue. And nothing doing on our red to blue either. So let's mess this board up. Right, so Zorly Boy is up. Let's cast this and get rid of their weapon, their hero, and dish out some pretty awesome skull damage. Now let's take a look around for these conversions. Must have something now, surely. Nothing going there. Nope, we've got red to blue though. That's okay, so we'll take that one. Got another one up the top, which we can take. Anything going on the yellow to blue? Not quite. It's okay. We'll get rid of them like that. It's not ready yet. But let's just check this before I cast, or before I collect this one. No, nothing going on yellow to blue, so we'll take that normally. Now we're just one away from getting our Azul up, so we may as well do that. Can we do it with an extra turn? Yellow to blue. Not quite. So we'll just gain it normally. And finish. Fairly straightforward, even though we got a little bit unlucky with our conversions at the start. That's the thing, it's like, you know, some people prefer the converters, like I'll just use them. Some people like the exploders. That was 1,395 Guild Wars points there. You have more control with the converters, changing a colour like I did then, but you do have to wait for the alignment. That's the yin and yang of it, I suppose. Good and bad in both. Suicidal is the next one. Don't do that. Right, so we have black manacles again, so I'll probably switch my traits back over one more time. Let's check out their talents. Triple skull damage to burning enemies, so I do have to watch out for that, because Shegra does have a chance to burn a random enemy by matching red gems. Destroys a column, gives all dragon allies 16 attack and armor. And a Lemagrim, damage to all, creates 9 purple gems boosted by burning enemies. So, still think it's an okay team, this one. But I'm going to, again, fiddle around with the talents and the class because, yeah, it's important. Can often be the difference. Right, I'm not too worried about the damage to all from their Alemagrim, so I'll leave that as it is. But I've still got that immune to devour, so that's good. Right, that's actually okay. I'll leave it as it is. Alright, let's hope for a better start this time. Well, we've got one lot of yellow to blue, so that is pretty cool straight away. So I'm not going to take that red match there straight away. I'm going to do this one first. Now we've got a whole load of this lot. Tons everywhere. That's going to use all up absolutely immediately. I think that the opponent I want to get rid of first here is actually their Shegra. Hero is dangerous, but so is Shegra. And all my troops, well, 3 out of 4 of my troops are immune to Devour anyway, so he's immune to it. Zol is impervious. And my top troop has Fortitude, so I'm not actually concerned too much about their Black Manacles, so I'm going to get rid of their Shegra first. Didn't get much going on regarding the extra hits there. So let's see what we can do when it comes to bashing him around the face with a skull. Let's do this and get some blue at the same time. Alright, no skull matches there, so let's go crazy with the Obsidian Libra. Self-charged, very nice. Let's go for it again then. Get us all up. Let's cast Zul, let's get rid of a Lemagrim. Nice hit there, that was lovely. And let's bring this downwards like that. And that was enough. That was 1,536 points. Next one. Dreamer. Suicidal Dreamer. Alright, Staff of Visions, Starflower, Fornessa, and Leprechaun. Leprechaun's going to start with full mana. We'll be able to explode green gems right off the bat, charging up the team. Fornessa deals damage to an enemy equal to their attack and gives life to all allies, and also starts battles with full mana. Starflower, I really like her. She's a underrated troop. Pretty dangerous in her own way, actually, because she deals damage to all, boosted by ally and enemy Fae, and then has a summon, but there's also a 20% chance to transform a random enemy to a pixie, which is one of the most useless, rubbishiest troops in the whole game. And it's Guild Wars, and those sort of things have a habit of working, so she might actually be my first target. Sorry, Starflower, your bunny ears, but I think you're going to get a wallop. Not in the way you might imagine. Staff of Visions gives an ally 21 to a random skill and gives them barrier and 3 to 15 mana. Right, so let's just check their champion talents. Okay, nothing particularly to worry about, I don't think. So, shall I change a team just for fun? Not too worried about the scores. Nah, it's just a team I was playing around with the other day. What's this one? It's my fun team that's potential to win games without giving the enemy a turn at all, which is actually quite a lot of fun. Or at least just 1 or 2 turns at most. That's a skull-based team, which is, again, pretty much fun to use. But no, I'm going to just test this one. Not that one. That one throughout, just to see how it does. Alright, so let's take a look around. Yellow to blue. Nothing to do for you. Yellow to blue. Red to blue. Nothing for you either. So they're going to cast their Leprechaun. So I'm going to take some of them green away by taking this blue match here, because it will give me green at the same time, which takes it away from them a little bit, which is good. They cast their Fornessa anyway. Right, so let's check around again. Nothing doing on blue to yellow, but there's a couple of 3 matches. It's not massive, but it's better than a slap round of chops. Because the way they are, it's not going to... Well, the Leprechaun's going to change the board next cast anyway. So I've almost got nothing to lose by grabbing this mana here. It's not a 4 match, obviously. But if I get a good bunch from it, it could be pretty cool. They didn't do it anyway, and that's what you got to take a gamble on sometimes. They chose not to cast their Leprechaun, so that has worked out pretty good for me. So we've now got lots of red to blue, and it has played straight into my hands. Thank you very much. Sorry, Starflower, you gotta go. All right, let's yeah, let's give them a crack with that. Leprechaun, mate, yeah, it's a little bit too little too late on your part, buddy. You kind of messed up there, pal. The idea of you is to do that a bit more quicker than what you did it. Right, let's give them a crack with that. It's, oh, they got a barrier, so they're gonna... The cool thing about Obsidian Libram, again, if you're a newer player or just looking for little hints and tips, that's going to do no damage because they've got a barrier. But by casting an explodey weapon like the Obsidian Libram, you will destroy these skulls, and each skull does 1 normal damage, or in this case removes the barrier. So it's a nice cheap way of removing the barrier while charging the team up at the same time. And now we can kill them if we want, or we can just do some nice quick damage with our Zorgoth. And any purple going on? I've got some brown. Yeah, let's go for that. And the job's a good one. That was 1,643 points. The last one. Dunkel. The man from Dunkel. We have Glaceon. Very damaging troop up top. Transforms yellow to blue and red to Doom Skulls, so that is dangerous. Have to really watch out for that. Reduce damage from skulls by 65%. That is a lot of skull damage reduction. And the man from Dunkel, he steals life from the 2 weakest enemies and summons a random undead. And Abinicia explodes all gems of a chosen colour and summons an Infernal King, which is actually quite a decent troop. And Leprechaun gives them a fast start. So the only thing I'm actually worried about here is Glaceon. So I'm going to counter his reduced damage from skulls by 65% in case I don't get my Zorgoth up straight away by changing the talent. Oh no, it's already on impact because of the last battle. That's good. So if he hits me with a skull, you're going to take away that 65% skull reduction that he has, because he will be impacted, if that's a thing. Let's go for it. But he's still the troop I want to take out first. I want to target him with my Zorgoth. Nice start. Before I take this, I'm going to make sure I'm not messing up anything nice for my 2 empowered troops. Hope they shake off that death mark at the bottom there. Typical, isn't it? It's the only troop that I've got that's actually subject to being able to be death marked, and that is the one that the AI happened to put it on. What do you know? Right, so I don't think there's anything particularly doing on yellow to blue or red to blue, so we'll grab that, see what happens. Oh, we've got red to blue now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yellow to blue a little bit. Oh, we've got a lovely one here. Excellent. See, them two, the way that works is just a match made in heaven. Really works really well. Now we've got Zuli up. Let's get rid of their main threat straight away. Bye, mate. Get the fudge out of here. All I want now is my Daughter of Ice to survive. Don't want her dying from that death mark. Got 2 Medals of Orpheus going on here, so the odds should be in my favour to recover from that. Oh, Guild Wars, you gotta love it. As soon as you say that, she dies next round. 10% chance to die, 30% chance to recover. Nah, just kill it. And now, it's all part of the fun. What was I doing? Oh yeah, get this up, I suppose. I mean, we can bring a troop back into it, so we still do actually finish with a full roster of troops. That is the advantage of having a summon in the team. And let's just get angry with Zoloth and finish them off. Right, well, there's the team. That was fun. That was a little bit of chortling at the end there for the what happened to my poor Daughter of Ice. That was 1,782 Guild Wars points on that last battle there. Let's take a look at the total of the day. 9,615. That's a very good total. I'm happy with that. So there it is. There's my Guild Wars for today. If you enjoyed the teams, enjoyed something, anything, enjoyed Daughter of Ice just dying randomly, anything like that, then be sure to bash that like and subscribe button. Feel free to share the video and tell your guild and other players, things like that. It's all greatly appreciated. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.